Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few upcoming mods from SID Modding and JHHG Modding. The John Deere 8RX 2020, the John Deere 1775 NT 2022 planter, and the ExactRate system that connects the two together. These are mods that will be here soon for console and PC players for Farm Sim 22. Keep in mind, these mods are still going through testing. They're not out yet. This is just an early preview and mod showcase. I'm going to show you everything that you can expect to see today from this trio of mods. That way, once they're released, you can get right to work. If you like videos like this, or you just want to see more FS22 in general, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss daily Farm Sim videos here on the channel. All that out of the way, let's check them out. At the end of the day, this is 3 different mods from 2 different modders. You've got a tractor, you've got your fertilizer tanks for the tractor itself, and then you've got the new 2022 model planter on the back. Now, the front, the tractor, and the tanks, these are going to be from SID Modding, and the John Deere 1775 here in the back, this is from JHHG. However, they have worked together on this project. One really neat thing is you've got all of the hoses and everything connecting perfectly. You've got the fertilizer hoses connecting into the fertilizer tanks on the tractor, and it gives you more capacity. Plus, we've got a bunch of customization, which is really, really cool. So let's jump right in and take a look at all of it. First thing to note is the tractor is going to be part of a pack. This is from the John Deere 8R8RT and 8RX 2020 pack from SID Modding. You guys are probably familiar with these, as you've probably seen these before in Farm Sim 19. However, today we're only going to be taking a look at the 8RX. I don't want to tease you, but only this one today. So 357 horsepower variable transmission, 851 liters fuel, 24 miles per hour, 20 tons. Pretty standard stuff through there. At the top, you could see on the top right hand corner, factory mount set for liquid fertilizer. So we could do standard. This gives us all of our customization that you would normally expect, and you can make the tractor however you want. However, if we go up here, we've got standard, and then we've got the exact row crop, and you can see all of our customization kind of goes away. That way, you can do the exact setup that you need to do here. And we do still have some options though. So we've got the row crop version, and we've got the heavy duty version. If you go back to standard, you can do your thing. We're going to go with heavy duty today. Extra lights, of course, you can add those if you need to. Gives you a much brighter shine on the front triangle. No and yes, this is going to be shown from the very back here. And then engine, of course, we have the 310, 340, 370, and we got that 410 in there as well, 458 horsepower. And you're going to need it. Main color in here, you got a standard, you got a blue, and you've got a gray. But I'm going to be straight up honest with you, and I'm not sure what these are changing, so we will probably take a look at that once the mod is actually released. Then we've got the integrated ExactRate 8RX tanks. Now we're going to click on these, and we don't get any customization option because there is no customization option. You simply just grab a hold of them and back right up to them. They hold 3,785 liters of liquid fertilizer and herbicide. And lastly, we've got the John Deere 1775 NT 2022 model. This one, we got a few things for this. So starting off, we've got 6,852 liter capacity. Now that is for liquid fertilizer and seed. So do keep that in mind though. Just got to change it up a little bit. I'll show you guys this. So that's for that. 11.3 tons, 250 kilowatt or 340 horsepower is required. So make sure you put enough horsepower on your 8RX. You've also got 17.8 meter working with at 9 miles per hour. We got those beautiful 3D tracks on the back. There's a ton of stuff with this. We'll probably go over that at the end of the video. But what you need to know, GPS, yes or no. And then you've got your factory mount set for liquid fertilizer. That is going to run your hose up through the side. So that is pretty cool. If you want everything to work together perfectly, you want that. It is an extra almost $6,000, but trust me, you want it. So let's get it. And that brings us in game. So here's our tanks right here. Of course, you got your tractor and we got our planter. So let's jump in here. Oh yeah. Man, I love this thing. It's awesome. And all we're going to do is back right up to the tanks, and I'll show you. All it does is say, oh, you got tanks. Cool. Right there. Click it and it'll go boop. Just like so. As far as I'm aware, this only works on the 8RX. It does not work with the 8RT or the 8R. So do keep all of that in mind. Then all you got to do is back up to your planter and you're good. Now we're ready to get rocking. And we do have to fill up with seed and fertilizer, of course. Out to the field, ready to get rocking. We do have some rocks out here, but you know what? I'll ignore them if you ignore them. let's unfold the planter. That's really all we got to do here to get started. So go ahead and get this going. Now this has been timed perfectly for the real life piece of equipment. So it is a little bit slower. You guys know JHHG modding stuff. It does tend to be a little bit slower than you would expect to see some of the stuff in game. However, it is realistic. High detail. It's very, very nice. So just run it up, hang out, chillax. We're going to hang with you. This is going to hold a total of 6,056 liters of liquid fertilizer and 4,581 liters of seed. So you've got all that if you need it. There we go. We could do corn, sunflowers, soybeans. We've got sugar beets, and we've got cotton on there as well. We're just going with corn on this one because, hey, what else you got to use this for? And then all we got to do is lower the planter down, turn it on. That's it. Rock and roll. Set your cruise control and do your thing. You can see liquid fertilizers going down, seed is going down, and we have got a lot of rocks going on. Check this detail out. Check out each individual lane. Each one is custom set, so it does its own thing whenever it needs to do it. It's pretty cool. It's very, very nice. We got an extremely comfortable ride inside the cabin. Beautiful, beautiful setups here. We can take a look around to the back. Looking good, looking good. We'll take a little peek over. How about that? What do you think about that? A little bit more realism for you guys, just to kind of enjoy yourself, get your seed and you planting on, do what you need to do. These are modified versions and they are looking good. Now, as far as specifics on all this information, some of it's pretty self-explanatory. For example, the tractor. Well, this is a model that Sid Modding had in Farming Simulator 19. It's brought it over to Farming Simulator 22 for you guys, going along with the John Deere 2020 8R pack. As far as the ExactRate system, the tanks that we've got in the back, again, kind of self-explanatory. All said and done, they hold liquid and fertilizer and herbicide, and they run through our pipe into the planter. So there's that. However, the planter, we've got a ton of information on this bad boy right here. So JHHG Modding says that this is the 24-row 30-inch model 2022 year version for all platforms. This is realistic one-to-one model for the 2022 3D model year. Extended exact range system connections. We've got that, of course. Multiple skin mesh dynamic hoses everywhere. You also have multiple skin dynamic hoses. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? Yep. Follow the ground model year 2022 3D tracks on here. So, of course, you got those 3D tracks. Hang on. Let's get down there. Look at that. Oh, I love that. 3D tracks were so difficult to get a hold of, at least good ones at Farm Sim 19, but we've got them here. We've also got real-time animations for the fold and lower and turn on. So all of that is very normal. Realistic vacuum blower sounds. You guys heard that earlier. Got that under there. We've also got 3D working light system as well on here. Now, if I can go through and find where these little LED lights are, I may be able to find them. I might not. We'll see. Ah! Nope, that's something else. Oh yeah, the lights are in the back, aren't they? Of course they are. There you go. So there's that. You also have changeable positions for detached hoses, realistic safety labels, decals, things like that, all the way around it. I mean, check this out. If we can get right up to it, look how clear that is. It's extremely clear, looking good. You got the Starfire GPS as we showed, pneumatic downforce for the closing of the wheels, true working pressure gauges as well. So all of your pressure gauges, if we can boom up a little bit here, all of those will be working, doing what they need to do. New ground particle animations, high speed planter, which is pretty sweet. Configurable 8RX integrated system. We talked about all that. I think that's it. There's a ton of stuff, as you can tell. Oh yeah, and we've got realistic dirt and scratches on there as well. There's so much to it. It's kind of like, it takes a little while to get through it all. Nonetheless, this is going to be a really cool system. I'm sure you guys will want to use this with something else. Maybe you want to use the liquid fertilizer tank or something, and you don't have to use the planter with this tractor and this setup. Now, if you want the ExactRate, of course, you should probably do that, but you don't have to. Nonetheless, this is a really, really cool rig. and I'm excited for you guys to be able to use it. And that is it. I want to thank JHHG Modding and Sid Modding for sending these over. Without them, this video would not have been possible. So make sure you guys check them out, linked in the description, and show them some GoHam fam love. Regardless, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new, and I hope you're excited about these mods, as excited as I am. If you are, make sure you drop a like on the video. That helps a lot. Get subscribed if you're new. That way you never miss any future Farming Simulator 22 videos here on the channel, where they be something new or something that is coming. Speaking of, we got more coming soon videos coming soon. Stay tuned. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.